Somewhere in your bedroom right now, probably within arm's reach, there's a small glowing rectangle that most people are convinced is secretly listening to them. You've had the moment. You mention a product out loud, just once, just in passing, to a friend over dinner or to yourself in an empty room. And the next day, there it is in your feed. An ad for the exact, highly specific thing you said. No search query, no link clicked. Just a sentence spoken into the air of your own home. And somehow, impossibly, it followed you online. The explanation people reach for is always the same. My phone is listening.
It has to be. There is no other logical way this makes sense. Except, there is a much stranger explanation. And once you understand it, you'll never look at the space around your bed or the devices charging on your nightstand the same way again. Not because your phone is secretly recording your voice, but because it has evolved past the need to. Here's the part almost nobody knows. Researchers have actually tested the listening phone theory directly. In 2018, a team of computer scientists at Northeastern University ran a massive study specifically designed to catch smartphones in the act. They installed over 17,000 of the most popular apps on test devices. They used automated systems to interact with these apps while deliberately playing audio of product discussions nearby. Then they monitored every single byte of data those apps sent out across the network, looking for any hidden audio files being transmitted to advertising servers. They found nothing. Not one single app was caught quietly recording ambient conversation and shipping it off to advertisers.
But what they did find was something far more unsettling. They discovered apps silently capturing screenshots of users' screens, recording video of what people were doing inside the app, and sending those recordings to third parties. They didn't need to hear what you said because they could already see what you were looking at. So if it's not your microphone, what is it? It's your behavior. Every single interaction you have with your phone, especially late at night, in your bedroom, when you're at your most relaxed and least guarded, is logged. Not as a voice recording, but as a highly precise behavioral pattern. When you scroll through your feed, your phone isn't just displaying images, it's measuring time. It records how many milliseconds you pause on a particular photo before scrolling past it. It measures how fast your thumb moves through a wall of text and exactly where it suddenly slows down. It logs the posts you almost double tap to like, but then decide not to. Advertising platforms have spent over a decade building predictive AI models around this kind of micro-behavior. They've learned that your physical hesitation is more honest than anything you would ever say out loud. You don't have to tell an algorithm you're interested in a new brand of shoes or a trip to a specific city. Your thumb already confessed to it in milliseconds before your conscious mind even formulated the thought.
But how does it explain the times you never even scrolled past the product? The times you simply sat on a couch with a friend, talked about something they bought, and then saw an ad for it on your own phone. This is where the concept of co-location comes in. Your devices are constantly, quietly checking in with the physical world and with each other. Even if your location services are turned off, your phone is regularly broadcasting small background signals called probe requests, searching for familiar Wi-Fi networks and Bluetooth devices. When you sit down with a friend for coffee or dinner, your phone and their phone establish a temporary, silent dialogue. They detect each other's unique hardware addresses. They connect to the same router. They sit in the same coordinates for 2 hours. The advertising servers register this co-location.
They don't need a microphone to know you two were talking. The algorithm simply looks at your friend's recent search history. Let's say they've been researching a specific mechanical keyboard, and it looks at the bridge of proximity between your two devices.
It calculates a probability. If your friend is highly interested in this product and you spent 2 hours sitting 3 feet away from them, there is a massive statistical chance that they spoke about it or showed it to you. The next morning, the keyboard ad appears on your screen. It feels like magic. It feels like wiretapping. In reality, it is just graph mathematics. This invisible web doesn't stop at your friend's phone. It connects everything inside your own home through what data brokers call a device graph. Your smart TV, your laptop, your smart speaker, and your phone all share the same external IP address from your home router. Even if you never log into the same accounts across these devices, data brokers have already linked them together. They know that the phone scrolling on the bed belongs to the exact same human currently watching a specific show on the TV across from it. If a commercial plays on your smart TV, your TV quietly logs what was on the screen using automatic content recognition. Within seconds, that event is uploaded to a database. The device graph immediately matches that TV to your phone. And suddenly, the product from the commercial on your television screen is now a clickable ad on the phone in your hand.
For a long time, companies tried to make this connection even more direct. A technology developed by a company called Silverpush embedded inaudible, ultrasonic tones, sounds pitched so high that normal human hearing cannot perceive them, directly into television commercials and website ads. The human in the room heard nothing. But if an app on their nearby phone had permission to access the microphone and had this tracking code built in, it would detect that silent ultrasonic signal. It would quietly report back to the servers that this specific phone was physically present in the room while that specific ad was playing. The Federal Trade Commission eventually stepped in, investigating developers who hid this technology in their apps without warning. It was a stark reminder. They didn't need to record your conversations to use your microphone against you. They just needed your microphone to hear the sounds you were never meant to hear. None of this requires a human being on the other end listening to your voice. It only requires knowing where your devices are, how long they stay there, and how your body behaves when you interact with them. Which is exactly why your bedroom produces the eeriest version of this phenomenon. It is the one room where your device count per square foot is often highest. It's the room where you are least likely to be using your devices with active intention, and most likely to be lying half asleep, letting your thumb do the thinking for you.
Every phone charging on a nightstand is broadcasting. Every smart speaker sitting quietly on a dresser is constantly processing sound, primed for its wake word. Every smart TV is mapping your viewing habits. So when that ad shows up and it feels like your phone read your mind, what actually happened was a silent, beautifully coordinated dance of machines. Your search history from 3 days ago was cross-referenced with your location data from yesterday. Your physical proximity to a friend was weighted against their recent purchases. Your momentary hesitation on a social media post was logged as absolute interest.
None of it required your voice. It only required your bedroom to be exactly what it is. A small, dark room full of quietly cooperating machines, learning your patterns while you sleep beside them. You don't need to throw your electronics out of the window. Paranoia isn't the solution.
But the truth is far stranger than the myth. Nothing in your bedroom needed to hear you say a word. It only needed you to exist near it, night after night, behaving exactly the way you always do. The next time an ad feels a little too accurate, a little too fast, resist the urge to check your microphone permissions. Check what you did with your thumb the night before instead. That's usually where the real answer is sitting, quietly, the whole time.